It's time to go behind the scenes at the Wild Wonders Wildlife Park. Hey everybody, I'm Peter Schriemer, and today we're gonna have a really fun experience. One of the main attractions here at the Howell Nature Center is the Wild Wonders Wildlife Park. It's a zoo that's a forever home to permanently injured wildlife here from the Great Lakes area. So what does it take to be a zookeeper here? Well, today we're gonna meet up with Katelyn and find out. So this is Katelyn Lewis. She is the Wild Wonders Supervisor here at the Howell Nature Center. So Katelyn, for those who are new, tell us, what is Wild Wonders all about?
So Wild Wonders is our wildlife park. It is a teaching zoo open to the public. We have 65 permanently injured birds, mammals, and reptiles, all native to Michigan. The bird injuries, they're pretty obvious. A lot of them have drooping wings or missing eyes, whereas our mammals, it's less obvious. They're mainly psychological issues, habituation, being kept illegally as pets. We are open to the public 365 days a year, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Awesome, that's great. Well, I'm excited. I've been here a lot, and I'm excited now to see what it's like to have a day in the life of a zookeeper. So what do we have coming up first?
First, we're gonna feed.
Yes, feeding time. It's everybody's favorite time. Let's go.
We design our diets based on natural history of the species, but also on the individual. And they get a lot of variety based on what their natural diet would be, aquatic plants and tree bark, and they do have a dry food that's based on an aspen bark. The amount is based on how big they are. I've got one 54-pound beaver and one 36-pound beaver. We feed these guys every day. They pick up their leftovers and count them out. They've got 3 bowls. Matilda eats a little more than Mr. Loppy. Alright, ahead and feeding them. It's probably my favorite to come feed them just because of the enthusiasm with which these guys eat. 6 cups total a day that they're digging in on this vegetable and pellet diet. And Matilda is a machine when it comes to eating. That she'll go through all 6 of this cups and the living branches every week too. It's just a crazy amount of food that they can put away. Second largest rodent in the world. We're gonna go work with Harlan. Our Harlan's hawk is actually just a color morph of a red-tailed hawk. She is a really good example of a bird we've been moving towards operant conditioning, which is where she is given choices to give behaviors and receive rewards when she does them. So she's an educational ambassador. She would go out to schools, churches, public events, and educate about Harlan's hawks. So most of the training that I do with Kayla is in order to get a better look at her, to see her toes, see underneath her, as well as to make her work for a little bit of her food. We are creating a foraging game for the cranes. These guys would be picking up grubs and insects. Today they've got mealworms, one of their favorites, and they're going to have to pull them out of here to eat them, rather than have them presented on top of their food. They're in oatmeal. So we are making enrichments for our opossums. We're going to play on the fact that they use their noses to find their food. So we're going to hide their food inside of these boxes. So not only do they have to use their noses, but they kind of have to solve a puzzle to get to their food. Banana and mice, delicious. Wrap this guy up and put it inside the box. There we go. We're going to make an enrichment for the red foxes. We've got smelt and little pieces of mice. And we are going to wrap them up in a piñata. So while this isn't really something they'd run into in the wild, it does promote activity for them. Get some moving. So we wrap this all up and put it in our piñata. We'll hang that up. We use enrichments to promote natural behaviors like locomotion or foraging. This one is just going to promote activity. It's a piñata, so they're going to jump up and try and get it.
Well, I don't know about you, but that was a very entertaining educational experience. Being a zookeeper takes a lot of hard work and training to take care of these animals properly. But if you enjoyed today's adventure, then you can sign up to join Katelyn yourself as she goes around to feed the animals. It's called Follow the Feeder. You can also sign up to make fun crafts for the animals to play with, just like you saw today on the Zoo Enrichment Days. Both of these are wonderful opportunities for you to be the zookeeper. So check the calendar and sign up. It's a great way to get outside, to go explore, and to go wild here at the Howell Nature Center. I'll see you next time.